When I start teaching my dog any new skill, I always start with my yes marker because I do not expect the dog to stay in the behavior for any length of time. With a young dog or a puppy, this allows them the freedom to bounce out of the behavior after I have marked yes. As I start to teach my dog to stay in the behavior that we're working on, I switch to using my good marker. My good marker means continue or stay in the behavior. You'll see as I'm working my puppy that both of my hands are right at my puppy's nose. I must give her a reason to contain her crazy energy and hold still. She must see the value in choosing compliance. With this puppy, I started by paying every single good marker. Then I tapered my reward frequency back to rewarding after every other good marker so that she was getting paid about 50% of the time. This is the ideal. As my puppy gets it, I mark good 3 times in a row and then provide a reward after marking the first and the third good. So it'll go good, and she'll get a piece of food. Good, good, and then she'll get a piece of food. I then mark yes, and I have my puppy chase my hand to receive the reward after I've marked yes. This does multiple things. It shows my puppy that good means continue. It shows my puppy that yes means move to me to receive the reward. It gets my puppy invested in holding still so that they can move, chase, and play a game that primarily starts once they've held still. Now remember, as soon as your dog receives that last food reward, cue it back into obedience or lure it back into a new obedience behavior. Our training must stay in a loop that starts with obedience, then has food and chasing games, and ends in obedience. This loop keeps your dog engaged and focused on you the whole time and stops the cycle of sniffing, checking out, and disengaging.
Good. 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 Good.
I left a little bit of real life with my puppy in the video for you. She's a spicy puppy, and I intentionally used some monkey fingers and got her all excited. She went a bit crazy. I want you to watch how I handled it. I stood up. I chose to open my hands super flat so she can see that she can't bite them, and I gave her a moment. She didn't get any worse, but she also didn't stop. So I put my hands firmly on her neck and held her head and her flat collar, and I firmly but gently manipulated her into a sit, and I held her until she calmed down. Stay calm, stay firm, but be gentle.
Good. 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 Let's. Good. 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 So with the puppy, we start our good marker right at the dog's nose. We're right here. Good. 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 As the dog understands the concept, we start to good, and we give the food. Good. Good. And we give the food. Notice we're skipping, only paying 50% of the time. Then we start to build the concept that even though I move, you still hold still. You continue doing the work. Good. Remember, we always mark, and the food comes after the mark. The mark tells them when they're correct or not. The food is the reward right now. Good. Rude. Good. Good. As my dog shows that they are being successful 80 to 90% of the time with me just bouncing my feet back and forth, then I'll start to work my way around the dog, maintaining the same distance from the dog so that they're continuing good to learn Good. That even though I move, they don't. Good. And I'm always bringing my reward to the place where I want their head to be. Good. Good. If I want his feet to stay in this spot, good. Good. And even though my feet are over there, the reward is here at his head. Good. 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 As my dog starts to understand and be successful while I'm moving around them but maintaining the same distance, then I can start to add a little bit of a foot pop back. Good. Or I can rock. Good. Because a lot of young dogs, new dogs to this concept, good, are going to struggle right here. So Isaac, good. I feed when I come in. They're eating when I rock out. Good. Good. No. Good. Good. Now notice here, I just took a step away. Good. I like to step when my dog is eating because they are occupied. Good. 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 Still working to feed about 50% of the time. Good. And I'll do all sorts of little movements, dancing. Initially, I keep my movements smaller. Isaac, good. I'll progress to, I turn my body to the side, because here I've got a lot of social pressure, and that's going to keep my dog in the down most likely. Whereas when I turn my body sideways to the dog, it lowers my social pressure, the intensity of my look and my front, and they're more likely to move there. Isaac, good. 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 And then ultimately I'll progress to I turn my back on the dog. Good. 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 And over time we fade those goods down and we fade them away significantly. But with each behavior, this is how we're going to use the concept. We're going to start with a very fast rate of reinforcement, and we're going to slowly taper it back as the dog's understanding and continued success in the behavior is shown. If our dog ever goes below 80% success, then we need to change what we're doing and we need to increase our help, and we probably need to increase our reward frequency as well. Good.